In Stockport, rubbish removal expert Mike Burgess is enjoying the sunshine. He's also got a young and fit recruit, Liam. And Mike is hoping for an easy day.
Let's get these bins off.
Just a bit of rubbish clearing. Oh, and there is something else.
Right, well today we're seeing a couple of our old friends again, the Ratty. The ladies complain that a few of these long-tailies have been seen going across the back garden, and she's scared of going in the back garden now. Oh, I forgot to tell Liam about Mr. Ratty. He wouldn't have come in this morning otherwise. Well, on the face of it, it doesn't look too bad, but obviously once we start digging through this, you don't know what we're going to uncover.
Unfortunately, this could be more than just a pile of rubbish.
I think it can smell human
rat grease.
Oh, you stood in it, or I have. It's there, isn't it? It's dog. It's that little dog in the house.
Liam shows a good spirit.
Come on, Mr. Ratty. Where are you? There's Mr. Ratty.
Mike explains what's happened to his usual mate, Alex.
Yeah. Normally, we have Alex with us, and Alex has been playing football and had a knee gone into his chest. So he's bruised his ribs in his chest, so I'm back on the tools, and Alex is taking my role in the office. So he's answering the phone and sorting out what jobs we're doing, and hopefully he's pricing them correctly. Right, come on, mate.
Does Mike mind the job swap? No, he wants to show Liam how experience in this work really does pay off. Alex is missing the action.
You probably have a couple of problem phone calls, but I'm sure he'll be able to handle it well enough.
This is harder than Mike expected.
Looks like it's going to be a nightmare, this job.
Garden rubbish is one thing, a load of old rubble quite another.
There seems to be a lot of bricks on this job. You're making this harder, this job. Just slide a few into next door.
Liam has to learn that Grimefighters simply can't afford to give up.
I thought it was an average job, but it's turned out it's becoming a bit more of an average job. It's becoming a nightmare job.
And will Alex in the office be pining to be back on the road? Don't hold your breath. In a Stockport garden, Mike and Liam are digging back through the generations.
Kid's bike here.
They're seeing how people lived in the past. And you know what? Archaeology isn't always very interesting. An excuse, surely, to stop digging.
That's the root of the tree, so it's as far as we can go.
It's all soil for the tree. We're taking away the soil from the tree here.
Do you know what I think we might try and do with
clear
this?
around it and then
Let's
leave that.
clear around it.
Yes, if you're in a hole, stop digging.
Obviously we're very green and we have a concern about looking after the environment and trees.
Surely all of us should think about the environment.
What I'm going to suggest to the lady is we're going to try and make a bit of a feature so that the job doesn't get too over big. I don't think there's anything rats in there now. We've been through it, but we're going to get it all neat and tidied up, because otherwise we're going to end up even with a bigger problem with the tree and the roots. It'll look, try and make a bit of a feature out of it, so it looks, it'll only take a bit, maybe a couple of bags of, that shale stone or something like that, or a box of grass seed for £3, and it'll look like a nice. It'll look better, and nothing will be able to hide round there.
Move over Alan Titchmarsh. Mike's our gardening man.
You could end up with a little hill, a couple of gnomes, maybe a water feature. You've got to design a garden.
The thing about Mike is that he's so sensitive.
I've got an eye for this. It's just make it look a little bit better.
At least he seems to have convinced himself.
Right. On a job like this, where do you stop?
Garden designers need to have a vision.
How does that look? Are we getting there? I think we're getting there with that.
It's all about Mother Nature.
Right, well, gonna bring the lady out to have a look at it. To be fair with you, it's nice having that tree there, and it keeps it a bit private, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it's okay.
yeah.
Yeah, for what you've had to do, yeah.
Yeah, we've done it. We've really got stuck in on that. Right, well, we're gonna go. Right.
Mike's done the job and saved a tree. What more could you ask?